Hell yeah. Damn it. I almost wore mine. God damn it.
Dang.
You couldn't have...
Got that hardware.
You couldn't
I was
have...
hoping that you were going to be wearing it anyway, Dustin.
Well, fuck. I would have. I didn't want to be that guy. But we are better than you.
Ice.
I just want to throw that out there now. And it's we don't think...
Better of anybody
Yeah.
else, like all our viewers and everything? Or
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
Anyone who hasn't done a Tough Mudder. If you're an audio listener, by the way, Woody just turned his camera on. And we just did the Tough Mudder over the weekend. And he's got he's regaled in their merchandise and the winner's medal and the headband.
and the hardware.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on you guys doing the Tough Mudder. How was it, by the way?
It was... I'm so fucking...
See,
Dude.
I knew he was going to have this reaction. Stinky, I feel like this is going to be his new hobby, which is awesome. Like,
Bro.
This is... Whenever you texted in the family chat saying this is the funnest thing I've ever done in my life, I was like, that's going to be his new shtick.
This is my...
Dude, he talked about it. Yeah, he talked about it while we were running the race, if that tells you anything. That exact same thing.
Dude, I kept saying that. I kept...
Time in my life.
I honestly said that. I kept telling... Because it was me, Andrew, and Maddie as well.
I'm so glad we did this. I'm so fucking glad we did this.
Bro, the entire fucking race. The entire race. I was like, I'm so happy you guys did this. I'm so happy we're doing this together.
I've been meaning to do this. I've been wanting to do this for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that I finally did it. Dude, we have to... this is going to be my thing. There's a dude that did... it was his 10th Tough Mudder, and they did like a whole... like right before we started, did a little ceremony and like gave him the mic and everything and like got us pumped up. Dustin brought him up like 2 or 3 times while we were running.
I want to
He's
be
like,
that guy.
Dude, I'm gonna be that guy, and then I'm gonna qualify for the nationals. I want to go because they do this thing. It's called Infinity Runners.
Yes.
Yeah, Worlds. It's these Infinity Runners, and to qualify, you have to do a course like over and over and over for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. So
if you,
it was 9 hours in St. Louis at the regional
let
one.
you take it over.
Well, I was just filling in.
Help yourself.
No. I was just filling in because you said over. I was just giving the information that you didn't come up with. Yeah. That's all I was doing. I wasn't trying to. No, it's 9 hours. Because we talked to one of the guys, or we listened to a conversation between two guys, and they at the regional one, at least the one in St. Louis, from this guy that was running it, you get 9 hours, and then you qualify. So you obviously want to do it as much as you can to qualify for Worlds. Now you go back into it.
Well, I was getting there, but now you just fucked up my mojo,
your
my
lawn,
flow. Yeah. But and Dustin's like, dude, we have to do that. Like in a couple years, I want to do that Infinity Run. I want to be that person. I want to qualify and do it like the 24-hour run. I'm just
so
like,
sick.
Dude, this is our first one. We don't even know how we're going to feel after our first one.
Bro, I could have,
how did you feel? Like immediately afterwards, how were you feeling?
I felt fucking incredible. Honestly, I could have done the 10 mile 100%.
He was jazzed, dude. He didn't stop talking about it for like the first 30 minutes of us riding home in the car. Me and Maddie hit the wall.
How many miles is it?
We did it's 3 to 5 miles. We did well, I tried to track it on my watch, but I don't know how accurate it was because it kept pausing because it's muddy and shit and whatever else. But it said it was right at 3 miles. I think 2.94 or something, or 96 is what it.
Nice.
So a 5K basically.
Yeah, and there were 11 different obstacles in there.
Yeah,
I knew you were going to ask.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask that later on. My next question was going to be, how do you guys feel now, and how did you feel like the day afterwards? Because you did on Saturday, so like, how'd you feel Sunday?
You go. I'll let you go first. Sorry.
Sunday, I didn't feel horrible. I felt sore in most areas, but I wasn't like tired or anything. Like it didn't wear me out how I thought it would. It wasn't as physically taxing as I thought. But Maddie said that she was really, really sore, and the thing that got her, it wasn't the cardio, and I don't think it's like super hard to do the cardio aspect of it. It's the obstacles and the strength that you need to do those obstacles, because you can't do them alone. The whole thing is like, and it even says on the medal. I just saw this.
Yeah,
it says, I put teamwork and camaraderie before my course time, and like they're all about like we're all in this together.
Community.
We're not worried about our times. We're worried about finishing, uplifting people.
So it's like it put an emphasis on like if there's a huge wall you have to climb, people standing up by the top and like helping people up, and then go
exactly.
Which was one of them, and fuck, I was the base. Andrew was on top of me. I think there's a dude on top of him. We were pulling, like helping people climb it.
Oh my god,
it's like a slanted wall.
My quads, they were a couple guys that came and started like bracing my legs. I was about to fucking like give out and collapse because I felt like I wasn't even
just like hold your leg there.
Yeah, two guys.
Oh yeah, you had a person hold each leg,
and then a guy like was sitting next to me, and I was like bracing myself. I had my hand on his back. Like there's actually a picture that got taken that showed that part. But yeah, if they hadn't came, I was about to lose it. And there was a guy.
Pause.
Yeah, when we came,
if they hadn't came.
Yeah.
Anyways, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was so much fun. But I felt honestly. So Sunday, I'm going to tell you how I felt because you asked. Is that all right?
I did.
All right.
Thanks. Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Go ahead.
I was gonna do it anyways because I'm still so fucking pumped,
jazzed,
dude. I am. I'm so stoked on this. I still feel incredible. I did. Actually, I was gonna tell you, Andrew. I jumped up to 30 pounds on the kettlebell swing ladder.
Yep.
I did that today.
Nice.
I feel that more than the Tough Mudder. I think purely based off of fucking my adrenaline and like I was so stoked for it because that's what I wanted. This is the shit that I wanted to fucking do when I was in Denver, like that I got into and stuff. And I'm so glad it's 10 years later. But hey,
done, baby.
No time like the present, baby.
That's right,
dude. There was a woman that did it before us in the heat before us. She was 85 years old that just completed it.
Dang.
Could you imagine?
Hot dang.
Yeah. Are you trying to move off of this, Nicholas?
No.
Okay, good.
I was gonna.
Well, there's just stuff that
good because Stinky is riding this right now.
No, there's just it's fine if you are. There's just a couple more things that I want to bring up that I think. Anyways,
I wanted to know what obstacles there were. So from the videos and Snapchats and everything, I saw like the huge wall. You had hold on. You had I saw a video of you and Woody, like both of you guys were like holding on to each other on like a slanted like log.
What was that?
There were 3 logs in a row.
I don't remember the name of it, but
and you had to like hold on and like shuffle, and then you had to take a wide step and shuffle. And then I saw the one where you got like it was like electrotherapy.
Oh, that's the very end. Yeah. So that's the one I wanted to bring up, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
All right, well, I think those are the only ones I saw.
So the first one we get to was Mud Mile. That's what I found out because I did the survey. I did there's 2 optional parts of the survey that I did as well.
Stinky is diehard now.
I am. I'm obsessed, man. I'm being dead serious. I sent a screenshot to him earlier today because after I took the survey, you can get a discount on your next race. And
nice.
Yeah, so I want to do the one in Colorado, man. It's in July though, mid-July, July 20th and 21st.
Mid-July with the altitude change too.
Oh, mid-July though, out there, and it's in right outside of Colorado Springs, right? Yeah, Fort Carson.
Yeah,
it's mid-July's not mid-July here. Yeah, in the fucking Midwest, it would be probably incredible. It'd be hot, just like sun. But anyways,
yeah.
So we did Mud Mile.
Let's go through. Yeah,
which is just a mile.
So it's
trekking through mud.
It's where you go down. It's like what, a 5-foot drop or something, and it's just like water and mud, and you have to climb up and out. There were what, I don't know.
There are 4 different pits.
4 is it?
So it's like
it felt like 7 or 8.
You jump into a pit with like 3 feet of water, and then it's like 2 or 3 feet of mud to get like over into the next pit. So you had to like help people up and like pull them up.
Yeah.
You got up. Before that one, there's another one where it's just this culvert. Probably
that's right.
30 feet. And it's got a rope. It's like a tunnel underground, and the rope's up on the top, so you have to lay down, and there's like standing water and mud in the culvert, and you have to like pull yourself through.
I've seen that one. Yeah, that seems like Navy SEALs type training right there.
So that was the first
that one.
one.
Was fun.
Yeah, that's what you get into, and then we go to Mud Mile. Then it was the first slanted wall.
Yeah, it's a wall slanted towards you.
Yeah, so it's like an inverse. So you go up this underside, and then you crawl up.
Yeah.
To the other side.
That one was probably the toughest for me, at least, because it's so slick. We were the second wave of people that went through, so it's all covered in mud and
your hands are because you just were going.
How tall was the
it's probably
wall?
10 or 15 feet.
Yeah,
I mean, but it was slanted
at the top,
like that from the ground to the top, but it was also slanted,
like this, not counting this, just like from ground to top of the wall.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah. So
all right, what's next? You got over the wall. What's next? What's looking you in the face?
Another wall that's just straight up and down.
Straight up that's the first.
It has
one.
a little
like the first.
Yeah, it has a little tube wet.
Yeah.
2x4 to what you step onto, but then you have to get another boost from someone to be able to reach the top of it.
Yeah.
And then you pull yourself up, help people over.
It was just a long run, right?
Yeah, and then the balancing one between you're basically on this triangle, and it's got a half circle on the bottom, so it tilts either way, and one person stands on one side of the triangle, the other on the other. You grab hands and then you shuffle
balance
down.
each other.
Yeah, and there's like 3 of those in a row that you have to shuffle along.
2
is what I saw.
Two. I think they were probably 20 feet, maybe 16 feet. I don't know how long, because they were in 2 sections. You could tell put together, and if they were 8 or 10 feet probably each section. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The one after that was at the cold plunge.
Yeah, you run, because then it's another pretty long run through like mud and water, and obviously and like some parts are pretty deep, and so it'd be like 2 feet of water, so you can't see the bottom obviously because it's muddy and shit, and it'll just be fucking drops or holes, and you just will randomly it'll be from 2 feet to 4 feet. Yeah. So once then the cold plunge, which was that was the worst for me, like the hardest, and it was such a shock.
Was it ice? Like they put ice
into it?
It was
way colder than you think. Think of how oh fuck, they're saying it's really cold. It must have been really cold.
All right, doing it.
Worse than that. Like twice as cold. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
For real. It was cold as.
But they're actively they have a pallet of ice bags that they're actively opening and throwing into this thing. But you don't see ice, and it was 70 degrees. So I'm like, how cold can this really be?
Oh, brother.
Holy shit. I drop in, and it's like basically
they have
frozen water.
They had 2 medics, one on either side, waiting like at that station. I know,
just in case people went into like shock and like
probably.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to. I jumped in. I went first.
Well, and you step into that stuff, and you're like your body just like tenses up.
Yeah, well, because it's about 4 to 5 feet when you get in. Then you have to go underneath a barrier that's 6 to 12 inches underwater, probably. Then there's another 4 feet, and then you have to do it again, and then probably 4 feet, 5 feet. I don't know. And then you
there's no
crawl out.
Yeah, there's no easing into it either. Like it's all mud when you go in, so you basically either
slide right
jump in or you slide right in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you get shocked, and when you go under, like I kind of had my breathing, and then when I went under the first time and came back up, I couldn't catch my breath.
Yeah.
I was like, and then on the second one, I didn't get enough breath. I was like, and went down and came back under, and I thought I was gonna pass out or like start drowning because I couldn't get up in time to get more.
Yeah.
Air.
So I jumped in, and I was first, and I looked back at them and was like, it was like, because I honestly, like Andrew said, like I jumped in and
I want to go home.
Thought for a second, like fuck, I'm not. Like I was trying, like it's cold, just like calm down, breathe. And I was trying to make myself breathe. I think it was such a shock I wasn't ready for. That I was like, fuck, I don't know if I don't know if I can get my breathing. Anyways, I was like, fuck it, I'm going. And it was so cold. You know when you have a shirt on in water, you can feel it when it comes up. Like, you can feel it on your body. I was, like, going underwater and pushed my hands down to go and, like, feel. And I felt something, and I grabbed it. And it was my shirt. But I couldn't feel my body. Like, it was so fucking nuts. That was the worst part. Anyways, okay,
that was
so
the worst one.
After
so
that,
get out of the cold plunge.
After that,
run
was
a little bit
pyramid,
the slanted pyramid, where Dustin was killing his quads. And that, dude, we stayed there so long because we helped out these people. We took their spot because they were helping out a bunch of people, and some dude stayed like probably
the guy before me
3 times longer than Dustin.
Oh, dude, I was like, how in the hell? Because the guy supporting his knees went up, and then I started supporting his knees, and now I feel bad because I did not do. I thought I was doing a good job, but after having done it, I'm like, nah, I should have had my entire weight into this guy.
Yeah, he was insane. But we were stuck there for a second, but we eventually got over. After that, you get into another water pit, basically, like maybe 3 or 4 feet of water, and there's 2 cubes or 2 logs, square logs that are rotating, like halfway in, and pushing halfway out of.
They're not just like automatically. That's how you
have to push them. Yeah, they're on like a
roller.
Roller. Yeah. So that one was fun, and the second one was
there were 2 of them.
2 rollers was broken.
So we had to just crawl out,
no.
and we were actually like, "Fuck!" That was it was fun because you were just pushing it with other people. It was.
You'd push it, and then when you went over, you would jump up and like grab onto it and pull it down.
Yeah,
nice. So it was fun. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
After that was a long run, and then you got to the army crawl underneath barbed wire. And when I say underneath, the barbed wire was like a foot off the ground, like just enough to where you couldn't even really put your head up, or you'd be touching the barbed.
And was it real barbed wire?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You had to like help. I had to help a couple people that got snagged. Like one woman got her hair snagged, and she was yelling at her boyfriend who was right behind her. I'm like, he's no chance is he going to get up there to help you. So I just like reached over and got it. And then there was another guy whose shirt got snagged. Yeah, it tells you, because it's all about community, which is that shit fired me up at the beginning speech. This dude, like the MC, but yeah, it's all about helping out your fellow runners or your what do they call them? I don't remember. Competitors, whatever.
Competitors, yeah. And then after that, another long run, and then you get to we go down a straightaway, and it's a big U-turn to get to the very end, like the finish line. Well, when we were taking the U-turn, that's a section where the 10-mile course also butts up to the 3 to 5 mile, and on that butt is where the electroshock therapy for the 10-mile course is. And it's a little different because you crawl through it. You crawl through water underneath the things rather than run through it.
And then there's in the middle, like a pool noodle, like a little wall you have to crawl up and over. Oh, God, that was that might actually that was the worst part.
We thought the electroshock, that was like the only one. And we're like, well, we got to do it before we finish. Like, we want to do it.
Yeah.
So me and Stinky went through. And
we went around and went back to get to it.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Because fuck, I want to do every obstacle. I don't want to. I hate being shocked, but anyways.
Yeah, that was insane. I got through the whole thing, didn't get shocked until the very end, and it's like probably a foot or 2 ledge to get over and out. So I was trying to kind of snake through.
It's 10,000 volts, by the way.
Yeah, miss everything, and I got shocked right on my ass It was so much that my entire body went completely straight. I puckered so hard and smashed my knee into that barrier that I was trying to get over.
I had just got out and turned around and watched it happen. It was it wasn't funny, but looking back.
So what did it feel like? Was it painful or did it just?
Well, that's what it wasn't really that painful because your body just. I've never been shocked like that. I hate being shocked. That's. Even if it's a little bitty shock, I fucking hate it. And
think of it like the gum trick with where it shocks you just your finger and it goes numb for a second, but it doesn't really hurt, and it just kind of makes you jump. that's what it feels like. Your whole body doesn't really go numb.
For like a split second. It's just like your muscles tense.
You just
like you twitch, but it even though it doesn't hurt, it just feels very weird. I don't know. I mean, it hurts. It does hurt, but it's not like
it freaked me out more than anything.
Yeah,
like it just startled me, and then you get hurt by kicking or knee a barricade. That's when the hurt comes in. But
so you finished that one, and then was it immediately the next obstacle was the electro for you?
This is where we get to the more fun part of the story. So we're on. I want to take because you've done the other ones.
Yeah,
I get excited now. So we do. It's called the Mutterhorn. It's a 30-foot wall pyramid rope, like a pirate's rope. You know, the square. You climb that. Yeah. Well, first you have to boost yourself up. It's like one of those. Every wall had it was like a 2x4, probably 5-ish feet, nailed up there. So you have to get on top of that first, and then get up onto the rope, and then you climb that up, climb it down, or cross and climb it down, and that's like right at the end. And then right after you get out of that is the electroshock therapy, where they have them hanging down that you run through. But so that's where Bennett and Heather and Sam was sitting. So I started waving at them to get their attention, so they knew we were coming up and stuff. But I saw like there was starting to get like a group at the electroshock therapy, and no one was going through. I'm like, what the fuck? I was hoping it wasn't closed or something because I wanted to do it. And Bennett. So whenever you're told at the beginning, if there's someone laying not breathing or whatever, to throw your arms up in an X, and that's the signal for medic. So they were doing that. Bennett was doing that to me. I'm like halfway up this triangle pyramid. And like, what the fuck? And I didn't know if they were like saw that at the beginning, him doing that to us, because then he makes us, everyone before we start running, do it. And I was like, fuck, I don't want. Like, I thought maybe they thought that was a Tough Mudder thing, like you do that if you're competing or something. And I didn't think anything of it. And then when we get up there, there's medics at the end of the electroshock therapy, like a ton of them, and they had like not an ambulance, but like, you know, at sporting events,
it's like it's like a little cart, like
type thing. But
side by side ATV.
We found out at the end, and Sam and Heather saw this happen. A guy jumped out and snapped his fucking shin, compound fracture.
He was going through the electroshock therapy, got through the end, and like jumped through the end, and then like completely snapped his leg.
Dang, like
bone
through the skin,
bone through the skin.
Ooh, boy.
And so they had to like set it and everything, and so it was a little bit of a wait there. But
and on top of that, he has to ride to a place where an ambulance can pick him up, and then he has to ride to the hospital. Meanwhile, he's covered in mud and shit, like
cold and everything like that.
Yeah, like
there was
he just
one of the ditches we went through had like trash and shit
miserable.
in it.
Yeah, like he was covered from head to toe, and he just has to like he didn't have time to wash off.
No, he had to stay there.
Peas in that water, dude. God knows what else.
Well, man. that's a great place to snap your shin open.
It was 20 feet from the electroshock was the finish line.
Yeah.
So he went down.
But then he probably immediately got like mud and shit in the wound.
Oh, I'm sure.
Around the bone.
Yeah, dude.
Which I don't know if you guys know, that's not supposed to be there.
But
that is not good.
Which then you get a free beer and everything, which was cool. But Nicholas, speaking of that, you would know, because our boy just passed his test. I don't know. You know the name. I know it just knows the test.
Yeah. I passed the orthopedic technologist certification exam. So now your boy can help out in surgery with I work for.
Hell yeah, dude.
Big thing, you guys, the boys.
Lit.
If you guys break your hand or break your wrist and need surgery, come up to St. Louis, and I can see you in clinic, and then I can see you in the OR, because I'll be able to help you and hold open your skin so he can do his work and everything.
He won't spit in there. He promises.
Right.
He won't spit.
So if that guy would have not snapped his leg and rather snapped his wrist, would that be an injury that you would see, or would it be less severe? Okay.
Yeah, we would see that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been studying for this test for about a month and a half-ish. And let me tell you, I was not ready to get back into the study mode. It took me a while. I haven't had to study in like 4 years. And so now it was a very intensive, very challenging test. I really thought I failed. Like starting off, there's 165 questions. I got like 100 questions through. And I was like, this is not going well. I don't think this is going well. And then, so I went all the way through, finished all the questions that I could. I bookmarked some questions that you can go back to and review. I think I bookmarked like 70 of them. I was like, oh my God.
Damn.
No,
How many total were there?
165.
Okay.
Now, some of them I thought I had the correct answer, but I was like, I just need to come back to like review it, think about it a little bit. But I wanted to get all the way through the test. I have 3 hours to take it. So it took me like an hour to get through the test. It took me maybe 20 minutes to get through like the bookmark section. And then I went through the entire test again to look at all my answers and everything. And then I submit the test. I have to take it at one of those testing facilities. So it's quiet in there. You can't really do anything. I submit the test. I go back out and get all my stuff out of my locker. And you don't have to wait to get your
results,
pass or fail result. Yeah, they hand you a sheet of paper face down. I was like, oh my god.
Oh god,
I saw congratulations. I was like,
nice.
dude.
That's something I miss about growing up when I grew up, and probably you guys too. Like the immediate knowledge of knowing if you fail or pass. Like, because if you don't have that immediacy, like you can go back in your car or something and leave and like just come to terms with whatever it may be, you know? Because if you had failed, it'd be like, oh fuck, like it's instant ruined.
That's how my BOC was to become an athletic trainer. Whenever I was in college, I had to wait like 3 weeks to get my results back. Like I took the test, 3 weeks go by, and then I learned about it. That was the most stressful 3 weeks of my life. Other than this month or so that I've been studying.
Dude, so everything hasn't revolved around that, I feel like. With our group chat. Like our friend text group. It's all about, shouldn't you be studying?
I'll send something and then fucking Chase will send that. I don't have to study 24 hours a day, Chase. Okay?
Not anymore.
I can look at TikTok if I wanted to.
Not anymore, you don't.
Nope, not anymore. And so I did. I took the test. It probably took me like an hour and 45, hour 50 to finish it. So I had like an hour and some change left over. Then I went to go get a beer and some food, and then I came back home, pulled out my my speaker, sat out on the porch, drank a couple more beers,
lit
the
your
dog out
studying
in the front
material
yard
on fire.
Yeah. Well, it's not my study materials. I can't really do that. I have to give it back to the person who I borrowed it from.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Make an effigy on your front yard. Do start fucking chanting. Pull out an old scroll with ancient text.
Right.
Did you guys ever do anything like that with your study material? I always said I would like burn it or like do something other than just throw it away. And I got lazy.
Chanted?
Would be lame.
I still have most of my study material from everything. I think I still have all my even like the check
university
from college, like even the checkoff books for like, oh, this special test you did fine, this one you got a 3 out of 4. I still have that shit for some reason.
Checkoff books, hell yeah.
I don't get it. What,
There's something in there with jack off.
There's something there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I said
on track. I get it. Yeah.
There's something in there. Someone funnier than me would figure it out.
Go ahead and send it in the comments.
Yeah.
We'll grade them. We'll judge them.
Yeah, Justin.
But
hear it.
Anyways, I passed, and so now I don't have to worry about it. Now I can go back to focusing on other things.
More important things like Rocket League and getting our Dungeons and Dragons.
I was just about to say getting prepped finally for a one shot for Dungeons and Dragons. This week I'm going to start putting it all together. So be on the lookout. everyone for a special announcement.
We'll for GBG Plays, our new segment. New segment.
We might even that might be GBG our first
Plays D&D.
Might be our first.
Sorry, go ahead.
It might be our first TikTok live. We should TikTok.
Oh
live
fuck yeah, we
do
could.
like a recap with the GBG Plays. Do a shorter version.
Yeah.
Ooh yeah.
I need to start thinking of my character, dude. I haven't even put.
I told you guys. Look at your character. You need to create it.
Yeah.
So is there a website that I can look? Like, can you?
I know you've
send me something like
D&D. I've sent it to you already. D&D Beyond.
DNDBeyond.net.
Okay. D&D Beyond. Yeah, D&D Beyond. You can go through and like some of it you have to pay for, but you can pick through all the basic characters or the basic like races and all the classes.
I don't see race.
Come up with your backstory. Well, you'll see race in terms of like if it's an orc or if it's a dwarf.
Oh, it's like rally car or street race.
Do I want to get rally car? Yeah.
Oh my god! Please do.
Go kart.
It won't just be you two either. Like I'll be the DM, but you two, and then we'll get Kindle.
Kindle for sure.
We can get.
Yeah.
We can get Ty Baby if he wants to play. Yeah. Of course, Chase has played before, so we can get like I don't mind running for like 5 people.
Hey, we could.
Fine too.
Yeah, we could join the Discord. We're getting more. We're gonna do more channels and shit. Nicholas is gonna do all that because I don't know fuck all about.
Now I finally have time to do some stuff, so we're gonna get the Discord up and popping.
We got some people in there. Sweetie's gonna join. She's all about the Discord.
Another thing. Sorry, I just thought about it. Another thing that I want to start doing now that I have more time to, and we talked about GBG Plays. We should do GBG Plays
Casino
Minecraft.
Games.
Scary Minecraft, basically.
Hell yeah, dude.
Both. Or yes to both, please. with actual money. Gambling in a casino with money.
Yeah.
And
we're just
at the same time. Maybe we do the same. Yeah, and see how that goes.
Yeah, then we transition to
we gamble. We gamble, and if we hit, then we can do something in Minecraft.
Oh, we can buy a horror mod. There we go.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
So what is?
Yeah, I have a couple of horror mods already pulled up that I was looking into. Some of these things get fucking scary, dude. Like I would hate playing alone in Minecraft. It's gonna be scary enough playing with you guys.
Share your screen, big dog. I want to see this.
Yeah, share it. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
In the Discord, is that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Share my screen.
I was while you're pulling that up, I saw one. I don't know if it's a horror mod, but it was a mod with basically like Call of Duty zombies, and like you get a gun, but there's like different types of zombies and like.
I know I need to mute that. Sorry, my bad.
Oh yeah, you guys might need to mute it. So, first off, I saw a bunch of these things on TikTok where they'll be like, "Oh, this Minecraft horror mod you should really try." So we'll go through. If I get kind of staticky, that's my connection's kind of weird, but we'll go through. First one is called Sanity, so it's kind of like that don't starve or whatever. Don't starve alone.
Don't starve together.
There's a sanity meter that you can have. So if you have to keep your sanity meter up, otherwise you see all these creepy little. Sorry, can you guys see everything?
No, I was getting ready.
I can't see anything. I think you shared the wrong window.
Oh no. Let's see here. Hold on.
We're holding.
How do I stop?
We should just be able to
sorting out some texture.
Change windows. Change. Here we go.
There it is.
There
oh, that looks creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Dog.
So all these things, your if your insanity meter rises or sanity decreases, you can see all these things saying they are in my head. You start seeing visions of people that are just not good, and you could die from it. So the next one is called The Man from the Fog, which is already scary as it is, just the name. The Man from the Fog. There's only one picture here.
What?
You can kind of see it. That's the Man from the Fog. He stares at you from a distance, and if you ignore him, he gets closer and closer and closer to you.
If you ignore him, so you have to look at him?
Yeah, that's what it says. This mod adds an entity which always sees you and watches your actions.
Wow.
It spawns far from you and comes closer if you ignore him. It'd be fucking crazy.
Wow. That's cool.
Next one is a classic. There's so many of these. It adds Herobrine into the game. I don't know if you guys can see, but right there, he's standing behind a little tree.
Nice.
Yep.
And we all know who Herobrine is, right? Dustin, do you know who Herobrine is?
Of course, dude. I'm young and super hip.
Perfect.
Tell me after I record.
Herobrine may or may not have been in one of the early versions of the game. We don't know, but it's just a mob that looks like yourself and could mine, make tunnels and stuff.
I knew that.
There's so many mods that have Herobrine in it, so that would be scary too. There's two more. One is called a cave dweller. So just kind of looks like this crazy thing. As you explore caves, you will be stalked by this monster. He gets closer. This cave sounds get more intense, and those cave sounds are already scary anyways. And I've seen this video. This dude runs fast, or like something like it runs fast. So going down,
me run.
That's true, dude. He's so
you guys
fucking
have already
fast.
Finished a Tough Mudder, so like I don't know what to tell you.
He was the second fastest kid at St. Dennis his 7th grade year.
God, I think that's actually accurate.
And then the next one, the last one I have, which is pretty cool, Hardcore Darkness. So in Minecraft, even though it's like pitch black, it's never really pitch dark outside. Well, this mod adds a light filter that makes it actually
that makes it
black.
Especially down in caves and stuff.
In caves and in the end and in another. So add a bunch of these Minecraft mods together. It would be so scary.
Yeah, dude.
We should play it sometime.
Down in this room with all the lights off too. Oh fuck! Remember when we played? Dude, remember when we played? What was it? What's the fucking?
Is it Hunt Showdown?
Yes, thank you, Hunt Showdown.
Oh, Hunt Showdown.
Turned off all the lights and
that was terrifying, man.
Dude,
oh my god, I got so scared.
This would be so much fun just with the mods, but also I've seen those videos where people use the reactive lighting behind their TVs.
Oh yes, I want to get those strips. I have those in the tablet.
Like if there's a torch on your left side, like of the screen, everything behind your TV or like the light bar behind your TV will light up on the left side, but it'll still stay dark. So it just gives that extra immersion.
Oh,
I don't think those are that expensive either, by the way.
I've also seen some Woody where the lights like flash anytime something makes a noise. So it'd be fucking crazy if you're just standing there and all of a sudden you hear like footsteps and it goes.
Dude, oh my god!
I hate playing scary games. I hate scary movies, anything like that. But I will risk it for the pod.
Hell yeah!
Oh man. So
that's definitely going to be a GBG plays.
A couple things on the docket.
Absolutely.
GBG plays D&D. GBG plays Minecraft horror.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that.
Pack up your Depends. You're going to need it.
That's right, baby. Because you're going to fucking shit yourself.
And not because you're scared, just because we can.
That's right. Because we're grown-ass adults, and we can do whatever the fuck we want to do, man.
Yeah,
if I want to shit my pants,
every once in a while.
Yeah. I'm an orthopedic technician certified, and these two fuckers just finished their Tough Mudder.
That's right, and I pissed my pants.
We can do whatever we want. Did you really?
Oh god, I had to go so bad. What else was I gonna do?
Well,
then we got to the first station, and there's a porta potty.
Wait, you pissed yourself on the first section?
Well, the first aid isn't until right after a mile. So. I mean, you do 3 or 4 things,
man.
and I was waiting for so fucking long.
So from the time that we got in line to wait,
and I was
to start
making sure I was hydrated
until like the first mile mark. That was probably a full
hour and a half,
45 minutes to an hour,
at least, dude.
Oh, okay, so that makes more sense. I just imagine Dustin like. You guys get there and you sign in and everything. I assume they probably had bathrooms at the sign-in station.
Yeah.
Him not using that.
Oh no, we use those.
As soon as he started, I feel like he'd be like, "Oh shit, I have to pee. Oh, might as well just shit myself, or might as well piss myself."
Yeah, fuck it, might as well.
Yeah.
Well, they 2 minutes into the race. Might as well.
2 seconds.
So they kind of did us dirty too, because one of the sponsors for the event was an energy drink company. Rain, which are really good. That was the first time I ever had.
0 calories, 0 sugars.
Last weekend, yeah. They're very good.
Yeah. They're really good. But they're just handing out free ones to everybody as soon as you check in. Yeah. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to drink this energy drink. Shouldn't have done that. 1, mess with my stomach a little bit. And 2, instantly had to pee after that.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. I heard you guys got beer afterwards. Is that right?
Dale's Pale.
Yeah. Dale's Pale.
All right, sweetie, what the hell is going on here?
And that was good? A good beer?
I'm not a big light it's a light lager. It's very light. Yeah.
Did it taste good after the Tough Mudder though? Like was it
it went down pretty smooth.
Was the taste or how smooth it went down? Do you think that was because you just finished Tough Mudder?
I chugged 3 of them in 20 minutes.
That was, I think, another reason why Dustin couldn't stop talking on the way home for the first 30 minutes. He was
a little bit intoxicated.
Little buzz going.
Yeah, I did, for sure. I had a buzz. I was high on life.
Take very much after that Tough Mudder, yeah.
Dude, I was so fucking... I had so much adrenaline. Sweetie, can you calm the fuck down? Jesus Christ.
I think you would like it, Nick, if you want to join us for our next one.
100. There's one in Chicago in August. I want to do it.
Yeah,
like I said,
I would probably be interested. I'll talk to her to see if she wants to do it.
Because you can go at whatever pace you want. You don't have to do any of
you.
Yeah. The running was the easiest part because again, you have breaks every obstacle. I mean, you're doing the obstacle, but
hey, listen, baby, we've been working out, we've been running. It ain't no thing.
Yeah,
we're gonna go climb mountains this summer.
Hell yeah,
dude. About it. We ain't scared.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we would absolutely, or I would absolutely want to. I would be interested in learning more about it and getting into it. That'd be fun.
Hell yeah, that's my thing now. I'm in it. Yep. Yeah. So that's about it.
Recap of the episode. Me and Stinky are better than all of you until you do a Tough Mudder. Nicholas is better than all of us because he's
a hand surgeon now.
Be a hand surgeon.
Well, I don't get paid like a hand surgeon, so I'm a hand surgeon's bitch boy. I'm a little assistant handy bitch boy.
A little handy bitch boy.
Yeah, that's not. Trust me, that doesn't happen in the OR.
Damn. Yeah, sure it doesn't.
But it doesn't matter because we all get humbled when we play Minecraft horror mods here in a little bit.
Yes. I think we should end it out with a gaming recommendation of the week.
Yeah.
I'll start off. Give you guys some time to think. Manor Lords. It's a new game that came out recently. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
No, I have not.
Okay. So it's like a city building simulator, so like city skylines.
Cool.
But it's set in the medieval times.
Wait, is that what I sent? Is that what I sent in the thread the other day?
I have seen that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you sent it, yeah.
That's what it was? So yes, I am very... That looks so cool.
Yeah, looks very cool. I watched it whenever... I think it was like the beta was coming out, and there was early access to people, and one of the people that I watched on YouTube had early access to the early access. Or something like that. So he played it. It looks very fun. The graphics are very cool. You get to build your own medieval town, city. There's fighting involved, I think. I don't know exactly.
And a unique aspect, I think, of this is the right game. Not just a city builder. You can go into like your own character, like a third-person view of your character, your lore, and run around the city that you build.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
it would be pretty cool, but that would be cool. I'm not going to pay the money for it right now, but looks fun to play.
Yep.
All right,
Stinky, you got one, or you want me to go?
No, you go. Yeah. Sorry,
I'm gonna go with Wordle. You guys,
Wordle.
we have a Wordle group message with all of our family that plays. And until recently, since you guys have kind of joined and started being active, I haven't played it, but
you hadn't really played in a long time.
I send my Wordles. Sometimes I don't do the connections or the mini, but
I meant before. No, I meant before. And before Nicholas joined and started playing.
Yeah, it was really whenever I joined, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I felt left out, and I felt
I felt
inferior to everyone that was playing.
Our father does these at 6 o'clock in the morning,
dude.
Every single day.
Yeah,
every single day. He'll send the Wordle, then he'll send the connections, then he'll send the mini crossword, all in the span of like 20 minutes,
dude.
At 6 o'clock to 6:30.
As soon as I wake up, my phone starts buzzing, and I'm like, God, dude, I've been up for like 15 minutes. I don't want to interact. I don't want to be known of any interactions. Okay, so my game recommendation of the week is Tough Mudder. Sweetie, Jesus, just wait.
Tough Mudder the game.
Impatient.
The game.
Yeah.
Tough Mudder the game.
Yeah, dude. I'm all in, dude. I'm obsessed. I'm in. Before we started, when that guy had the 10 time, I turned. I was like, I'm gonna do that in a few years. Like I will hit 10.
He's like, I'm getting my. You get a bandana that says like 10 or it's a certain color. Yeah. And Dustin's like, I'm getting that headband.
Yeah. It was
nice.
Yeah, I'm all about it, man. I'm stoked. Yeah, I could go do another one next weekend. I would be so stoked.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, we're brewing beer. We're starting our next fermentation of beer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this
weekend.
Yeah.
They've stopped bubbling. They're ready for us.
I'm excited. I'm pumped.
Well, everyone, that's another episode of Gamer Boy Gossip. As always, we appreciate any comments or likes or anything, so be active on our socials. Join the Discord. Look out for Gamer Boy Gossip Plays, GBG Plays, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.